How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to my Shadowdark RPG adventures with the Ashen Hounds. Alright, so yeah, it's been a couple months now. It's been over 2 months since I put up any Shadowdark content, but that's only because 2 of my players were not going to be available for a couple months, so I switched to Stranger Stuff for a little while. But now we're back to Shadowdark full-time, full stream ahead with that. Yeah, so I wanted to let you know here up front as well that I'll have a timestamp listed right here in case you want to skip ahead of the recap, because it's been so many months I did a lengthy recap. But you as a viewer might also need that recap because you might have watched the first part of this adventure, 2 to 3 months ago, and now you're finally watching. You might want a quick recap of what happened in the last session. So that recap is there, but if you want to skip it, I'll put the timestamp down below, and you can jump right to the chapter. I think it's going to be like 4 or 5 minutes in, I don't know. But either way, it's up to you whether you want to recap or not. I'm just letting you know that up front. But otherwise, hope you enjoyed the adventure. We're going to be back with Shadowdark full time now, and I'm loving it. Let's get into it. Welcome back, everyone, to Shadowdark. Alright, so I'm going to pick up last game. I won't get into the whole wizards and thieves thing. You know how that went down. I'm going to get in where the actual mission started. So you were given a contract, and this is how the contract was stated. It said, "Greetings, esteemed members of the Ashen Hounds. I, Professor Thaddeus Scrollsinger, a dedicated historian, seek your esteemed services for a venture of great historical significance. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to journey to the ancient lost citadel of the Whitfire family and recover 3 invaluable artifacts. The first is the regal gold crown, adorned with a red pearl, once worn by the esteemed King Gideon Whitfire. The second is a diamond necklace, splendid with a round and smooth diamonds, once graced the neck of Queen Morgana. Lastly, there's the legendary mithril shield of Osric Whitfire, the eldest son, carved with a fierce image of fire. For your efforts, the generous reward stands at 100 gold coins for each of these historic treasures successfully returned. May your journey be prosperous and the relics find their way back into the annals of history. Safe travels, Professor Thaddeus Scrollsinger." So after that, you guys hit the road. You traveled, got lost, found your way back on the road, traveled a bit more until you stumbled across a bizarre creature in the forest, who at first was a bit sketchy looking, but as you approached, realized it was some type of creature, humanoid, that was selling wares, his own concoctions. But he explained to you they kind of have about a 50% chance of successfully working. However, he also reduced the price to about half of what you would normally pay on the market. Nobody took him up on the offer. However, during that situation and during the travels, our good dwarf Kilvar tried to cast a light spell, and it failed. And then there was a whole ordeal with the shield, and then you wouldn't use a shield, you threw your shield away. And Bendix stepped in, a whole lot of dwarven mockery about whose god is better. Yeah, Kilvar felt shunned by his god. The light wasn't
my god
with
is
him.
testing my faith.
Exactly. And I'm gonna turn down this music. My music's blaring in my earpiece here. Yeah, but other than that, Bandek gave you a bit of motivation, encouraged you to pick up the shield and keep going, and you made your way to the Lost Citadel. Now, the Lost Citadel, it was once it was like the remnants of an ancient citadel that stood the testament of bygone glory. It's now was just reduced to crumbling ruins. And amongst the decay, there were shattered statues of mighty bulls that lay strewn amongst the rubble. And this was once a very powerful civilization, but long gone, like generations long gone. And now it's just crumbled and rubble all around. You guys decided not to search the grounds and just kind of take the immediate entrance in, the more obvious one. And you went your way down into a mural chamber, where in there was a big bull kind of statue You found, I believe you found something. One of you found something behind a silver inlaid horn.
I think so. I got something here. Let me see.
I think it was Kilvar, if I remember right. Kilvar, you probably got that on your sheet, don't you?
A silver inlaid bullhorn?
Yeah, silver inlaid bullhorn, which Kilbar has.
Yeah, so you found that behind there, but the main thing was, hidden up in the corner was an ettercap. Bizarre spider-like humanoid that squealed and managed to take off and run out the door to the east. You all chose to not pursue and instead went to the west. And from there, you went down the hall and into a room, which was a very exciting room. The jar storage room.
I remember the jar room.
The terracotta jars of various sizes, a room filled with them, with the faint squeaks and hisses echo through the chamber, and the strong smell of sulfur. And, however, a random encounter occurred there where you fought, I believe it was a giant centipede-like creature.
Yep.
And it was on the roof. You guys battled that, but in doing so, trying to remember exactly, but somehow the barrels caused a chain reaction explosion.
Oh, that happened after the battle.
Right.
When we got curious, and yeah.
Yeah, I think, you threw one barrels into the next to see what would happen or something. And
I know we had to make a bunch of deck saves because it was a chain reaction or whatnot. And I know my character did well, but one of us did really badly, and I can't remember who.
But other than that, I do remember that Kilvar and Bandek were just spamming heals and healed everybody back to full, which is why you're all still full health right now. And then you stepped down into the room where you're in now. So that's the when you walked in here, there was a towering bronze bull statue about 10 feet in height that dominated the edge of the hallway. Its horns were smashed into the cracked wall. It had pinned a body of a young man in chainmail who had met his end, and the adventurer was carrying a bastard sword and a broken shield with a dark green cloak, and he had a backpack. And I believe, scrolling up through here, Emerald Shattered, Rothgar. Yeah, so you guys did discover that there was a shattered emerald in the forehead of the bull. Like it was like planted in there. Just like the bull head had like a concave, like where the gem actually sits in there. But it looks like it's shattered, I guess, when the thing rammed up against the wall. So that's where you got the shattered emerald. And I believe you searched the body and you found the torch, iron spike, 6 feet of rope, a withered apple, and a silver locket. If I remember right. And you guys walked down to the end of this hallway, did a bunch of searching, investigating for secret doors and stuff like that, and you were not able, a bunch of you did a search and there was no secret doors, so you just figured it's a dead-end hallway and you were making your way back.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So, we will pick up here now. Looks like I'll just assume we're at the top of round 8. Now remember, down here, there's a random encounter every 2 rounds. I don't remember.
2 rounds, or are you rolling?
I was every 3 before.
No, in the first mission.
It was 3 in the first dungeon.
Yeah, first dungeon. This one has a higher threat, so it was every 2. So...
I have one question. Did we come from this way or this way?
We came from the first location where the star is. Yeah, I do remember that. And I know we sort of we move as a group when we're outside of combat or whatnot if we choose to, just to make it fade up a little bit. I remember that. Yeah,
for sure. So I'm not at top of round 8. I'm not going to start the game with a random encounter yet. I'm going to roll for the first random encounter at round 10. So it'll be every second one, right? So starting in round 10. So I'll give you 2 rounds of movement.
If we waited 2 months to play and just all die.
Dragon appears.
This is the only bit of mercy we get this game tonight, so let's take it.
Because I'm pretty sure...
rock falls, everyone dies. What?
I'm pretty sure top of 8 was when I was supposed to roll, but I'm not going to.
So what's our movement in this? Is it 30 feet? Like 5...
Yeah,
6 squares?
Same as D&D, 6 squares or 30 feet. And you can all move as a group. I know we already rolled the initiative there, but we don't...
I can't remember the initiatives.
Oh, remember up in the top right corner, if you right-click the sword, up here, it'll open it up and keep it on.
Bandit,
So I think, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, I think our traveling orders normally, I think I remember I sort of led the way. Someone with a light source was behind me, and I think our clerics were in the middle, and I think our ranger was in the back for the most part. Am I correct with that?
Yes.
Okay.
When it's like a narrow hallway, but most of you
Well,
guys
it's like
are
an area. Yeah,
scattered
I'm trying to
out.
think our standard. Yeah. Okay. So let's just leave this room. So I'll sort of move my token.
The light sources
Steady
are
game.
coming from Bandek and Luther right now, so you guys can just start moving. Remember, click your token, then use your arrow keys on your
Oh,
keyboard.
the game's paused. Right.
Game's paused.
Yep. Okay, there we go. And so you can
Okay,
use your arrow key.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this was just the room. This is not the jar room, or is this the jar room?
That's the jar room.
Okay. So we came from the right, so we were going to go left. I think was the plan.
Correct. This corner has a big dead centipede thing, which you already searched his corpse for loot. And I can't remember. If
Yeah,
you
we
found-
searched.
I can't remember if you found something.
I know-
Let's scroll up and
I
see.
can't remember if we got anything.
Let's scroll up and see, because it would have been before that.
I know we did search it,
Bastard
but I can't
sword,
remember if
longbow.
we got anything.
Yeah. No, because here's where you're fighting it with all these sword swings, and I don't see anything. Nah.
Okay.
I don't think you
We
did.
probably bombed. Okay. So, and now we'll move over this. Well, we already searched this room, so I think we're fine. So I think we'll just move on. So I guess we'll do like the dash action to like move again. Okay, so I see a door. Okay, and I think that's okay. So that's our movement.
So as you step out there, let's see what you can see. From here, you can't really make out much other than there is a door just north of where I'm clicking right here. I don't know if you can
And I
see
see
it.
there's like looks like I can see the edge of something down south.
Yes.
But-
As you go down there, it looks like there is some writing, or not so much writing, but like murals on the wall. They kind of start down around here, so it's a little hard to make out from that distance with the edge of your darkness. But like there's murals on the wall, and there's something poking out down here. Can't quite make out what it is.
Okay.
And then the hallway continues over here and heads south.
Okay, so that was our full turn 8. So now we're going to because we sort of dashed as our second action.
Yep.
So look at the others like, well, murals told us what we need to do last time. Should we go take a closer look?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Seems
I guess
like- yeah.
let's move down. Oh, am I moving? There we go. 1. What am I? Well, so what is this now that we have a light source before I get any closer?
Okay. This area is adorned with a striking sight, as a stone bowl, chest high, is at the southern part of the room. Murals depict rows of peasants pouring jars of gold coins and wheat into massive gray bowls under the watchful gaze of imperious red-armored warriors armed with bronze spears. The imagery hints at a history that is both rich and authoritarian. I think that's a word. Basically like the the figures of like authority are overseeing it. The ones with the spears.
Okay. Okay. So you said like knights with spears?
Yeah, they're red armored warriors armed with bronze spears. And they're like watching the peasants as they're pouring gold coins and wheat into massive gray bowls. And that circle in the bottom of the screen is a stone bowl.
Does it have any kind of gem or anything in its forehead like the other one did?
It's a bowl, not a bull. It's a bowl.
Oh,
B-O-W-L.
At first I thought you said bull, and then I was confused.
Yeah.
I know. At Newfie accent, hard to pronounce bull and
Well,
bull.
we've always seen 2 bulls. It's not outside the realm of
Nope.
possibility.
That's why I'm not laughing too hard.
An entire place full of bowls and bulls. Won't be confusing at all.
Bulls. Every room has a bull.
The bulls.
A bull or a bull? This is bull.
This is a bowl.
Bulls and bulls.
B-O-W-L. Yeah,
the
look,
bowels of the with bulls and bowel.
from here it looks smooth and worn, but you can't look down inside of it unless you get closer.
Okay, I do have a little bit of extra. How much movement? Let me just count.
What was
Okay,
it in the
I can get
picture? In the picture being dumped down to, was that grain and what, sorry?
Gold.
With all the-
Rows of peasants pouring jars of gold coins and wheat into massive
Okay.
gray bowls.
Okay. Is there anything in it right now? Now that I'm like right next to it.
Okay, you look at it. No, it appears empty.
So if we're following the
Can I see
pictures,
the markings? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it just a mural, or is there more markings on that wall?
No, that's it. I know I initially said markings, but I was trying to say murals. There's no markings, it's just murals.
Okay.
Just because I'm so curious, maybe I'll regret this. I want to throw one of my rations into the bowl and see what happens.
Okay, you take one of your rations, mark it off.
Yeah.
You throw it into the bowl, and roll for it. Roll.
Have I angered the bowl?
No, you. I'm going to roll. I'll get you to roll. You want high. Roll a d6. You want a 4, 5, or 6.
5 or 6. Come on.
Okay.
Almost.
Almost.
You throw it in, and it just plops there. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay.
Can I take my 2 copper coins I have and throw them into the bowl?
Okay. You throw 2 copper coins in.
Oh, I'm broke, bitch. Like,
Ting.
this
Oh, I
is
know
what I got.
you're super poor. They spin
Are the murals specific? Like, can you tell in the murals it's gold pieces or just money in general?
It was. You could see that.
You said gold, but I didn't know if
Gold
it was
coins.
as in
They're
currency.
they're painted like a shiny gold. But as the copper spins in around, nothing happens.
Then I'll say, "Here, try this," and I'll toss one of my gold up the line.
Who's taking the gold coin and putting it in?
You can probably just toss it in from back there. You are just like flick it on your finger, bounce it off the ceiling, and get it in.
How good do you think he is?
He's getting you to put it in because he doesn't want to die.
Okay. I'll do it then. If it's risk of death, I'll throw it in for you.
So he tosses.
I just toss it up.
Flips you a gold coin. You snatch it, I guess, and then slam dunk
I'll
it
throw
into
in
the
if he
bowl.
doesn't want- I'll slam dunk it in.
All right. The gold coin goes inside, and when it does, it just disappears, kind of like fades away. It just melts
Everything
in on
else
itself.
stayed?
And just, yeah, everything else stayed, but the gold coin just kind of like dissolved and just deteriorated away.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna.
you gain a luck token, Rothgar.
Oh!
But you already have a
okay.
luck token.
And now, does Luther have one? Because if technically his
I have a
gold...
luck token already.
Oh, does someone need a luck token?
I know one. Kilvar doesn't have it. Kilvar is the only one on the team
What?
right now without luck.
Are we? Did we have something with luck that we could sort of give it?
That was a general rule of the game. You can just give.
Oh, this is specific because I placed it in. I get the luck. Okay.
No. What I'm trying to say is, whenever you gain luck, if you would already have it, you can give it freely to someone else. That was always a thing we did.
I couldn't remember. It's been a while.
I'm pretty sure that's how it worked.
I'm okay with that for now because I lost a gold coin. I'd like someone to benefit from it, even if it's not me.
The person getting the luck, I'm also okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, luck token 79. I'm pretty sure 79. By sacrifice, each player can only have one. You can cash in luck to reroll. You can also give your luck token to a companion. So yes, there you go.
There we go. So I'm handing it over to Kilvar, as you said, is the one who doesn't have it.
So check off your luck there, Kilvar, on the first page.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. And like everything else stayed in there, or did everything else dissolve? Oh no, wait, you said the copper stayed there, and did the rations stay?
Yes.
Or did they fizzle away? Okay. I'm not going to take them out because I have a feeling that could be bad. So I'm going to leave my rations there, and like Bandit can do what he wants with his copper coins if he wants it back.
I give up this offering. No. I'm just gonna pull it right back.
What? No blessings? This is rigged. And just sort of scoop up my off. No take backsies.
Oh, God.
Okay, so that was. I don't think any of that counted as an action, or well, it's your choice. Putting that stuff in.
I'll let you take another move now, and then just take another
Okay.
move to get back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back up one.
Get out of your way if you want to do it that way.
Nope, I just.
Okay.
Okay.
Now do you come around that
Oh!
corner? You can see down
I see
here
another ball.
another bowl. Yes,
Or is it a bowl?
4 bowls.
a bowl
Okay.
and another door.
Okay. So.
Any murals next to this
yeah.
bowl?
Yes. What you can see, they are very similar in nature. They are different. It's not identical, but pretty much same concept. Soldiers
Okay, so it's
overlooking
more the
peasants,
same.
putting in gold and wheat into a bowl.
Okay, so it's just more the same. But there's another door. So what are we thinking? Are we thinking north or going right? So
Let's go north.
north. Does this door open?
Wait, don't open it yet.
I'm not clicking anything, but did you describe the door itself? Like,
No, the door looks just like every other door in here, just like made of steel. Old steel doors.
okay,
Very ancient, but here's the thing. I need to roll a dice before you open that door.
Oh, for
You
random
don't want a
count.
1. Okay. All right, go ahead. Well, what you're doing.
okay. Does the door appear locked? Like, obviously.
No, does not look locked. No, like
Okay.
padlock on it or anything.
I will open the door, and I think I clicked the door icon myself.
You can, yeah. Okay.
Narrow
Leads to
passageway.
narrow passageway that just goes up. It looks like
Okay.
it turns to the right. That's the
One.
end of the passage there.
2, 3, 4. I'm in darkness. I need light.
I think I was supposed to move the
6.
round counter. I think you guys are sneaking an extra turn, but that's okay.
Okay, so we're gonna move again.
So you already did 1, so you only got one more set of movement left to go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, I think it turned somewhere up ahead, but that's
Okay.
our turn.
So, top of round 10, roll for a random encounter.
Great spot for
Wait,
random.
didn't? Yeah.
Right?
Now, random counters in this, I believe, was a D6 and on a 1, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Top of round
Okay.
10.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that looks like this up. 4, 5, 6. And I don't think we're seeing anything else yet, but it looks like it twists around.
No.
So we're gonna dash. So
Before we move any, is there any real change in like geography, or do all the walls look the same? Is there any new
Nope. Just,
anything new on the walls?
nope. Just
Nope.
old ancient stone, long withering away, and like tight, narrow corridors, like you see here.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 1, not 2. Oh, we got a door.
Okay. Don't open the
Three.
door. Ask before you open a door, okay, guys? Just
Oh yeah, I don't worry.
and okay. So yeah, you approach another big steel door there. Yeah.
Open
One
it
second.
up.
1 second.
Oh no, sorry, I thought you were done.
Okay. Just had to check what was going on in this particular room. All right.
Absolutely nothing.
You can kick open that door if you'd like.
Kick open the door.
Okay.
Is that like a pillar I sort of see?
Okay. This is tricky because you can only see a little bit of this room, so when I'm giving you my description, I got to make sure you can only see what you can see.
Well, I do have a little bit more movement. If it makes it easier for you, I can start. Well, okay. What do I see? what's that circle on the map that I see?
Those are
like
pillars. Those are pillars, and this looks like a big, spacious room. And when you kicked open that door, like it echoed a bit, like you would if it was like a larger chamber, like a massive chamber in here.
Maybe we should. Is there like a perception checker so we can sort of? Oh yeah, there's a listen to see if we hear anything in here before we sort of charge in. Or maybe it'd be easier if we just. Well, we're still in the middle of our movement.
And you probably should have did it before kicking open the door.
It's been a while, but it's okay. Whatever's here knows we're here. Let's just step into it. I'm gonna use my movement. That was 4, 5, and 6.
So what you're seeing as you step in here, so it's a massive courtyard with sun-scorched sandy flagstones that are scattered across the area, with heaps of bleached bones and skeletal remains, creating an eerie and unsettling atmosphere. Red pillars, some of which are shattered and crumbling, stand tall and cast cool, dark shadows, adding to the foreboding nature of this place. What's this coming from is directly above here, right? Way on up there. It's open. You can see the night sky above. And you can see like a bit of the moonlight shining down in there. So this particular area is crumbled in. So if I say from this corner to here, down to about here to here, but it's like way up there. So essentially, I'll let you know what that was. It was an alternate way in. If you guys had the choice to search, you could have came in and rappelled down on ropes, for example. But otherwise, to get up there from down here is not really possible, right?
So where it's open, is it like open like by design, or is it like crumbled and broken away from age or something else that sort of exposed a portion of the roof?
It looks like it crumbled away, and it was not supposed to be a passage leading in here.
Okay. Okay, so that was our... Yeah, so I said that was our movement. We dashed. Okay, just sort of get in here.
So everybody, is that around? Do we go through again?
I think so.
Okay,
yeah,
top of 11.
Okay.
You guys can have at it again. You can move. So again, remember in here, they're not drawn on the map, but scattered throughout here is, like I said, big, massive piles of bones of all kinds of creatures. So you can imagine, like, you're in here, and so it's not all level terrain. There's scattered bones all throughout the floor, and then in many areas they're just piled into big heaps that could, like, block line of sight, for example.
Okay. So, I want to sort of like look around to see a potential threat. So I guess I'm looking at the actual search area. So I want to sort of search around to see if there's any potential threats, because there's bones in here or whatnot. Like, so I guess this would be like any potential traps or creatures or anything like that.
Okay, and I have to roll something.
As he starts looking, someone's talking, or is it me?
That was me. Yeah, I had to roll a chance for something. Okay. All right, and
as he steps ahead, I'm just gonna say, keep an eye on the roof. That's where the last one was.
Okay, so looking around, ceiling included. I'll spend my action to do. That's a wisdom check to search the area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just gonna be a straight roll.
Are you doing it with vision, or like are you investigating? Like, what did I have on the action list there?
So search area, which is what I'm doing right now, is a wisdom check. So scan the area for traps, secret doors, compartments, other hidden things. More or less, I'm looking for any potential threats in here. So I think search area is what I'm doing. Investigate is intelligence, which is close examine a specific thing. So right now, I'm not looking at a specific thing. I'm scanning the area. Like, are there more like ether caps on their ceiling? Are there any traps? Because there's bones in here. This is clearly something went down at some point. So that's what I'll do for my action. So I'll do a wisdom check.
Go for it.
Sorry, I'm just bringing up. So let's see if I remember how to do this. Do I just click on wisdom? And then, okay, it pops up that window as a normal roll. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. 15.
Okay. Let's see. Yes. So, with that check, I'll say you spot something. You spot in a pile of rubble over here you see...
So much dice rolls in the GM. I don't like it.
With the glimmering of light coming off of Bandek's glowing shield, is that, or your weapon? What did you put your light source on?
A shield.
Your
And there was a shield. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bit of reflection over there. Something bronze is sticking out. Also, it's like bronze, but also got like a bit of a green reflectiveness to it. It's kind of weird and faint, and it's just barely sticking out of a big pile of bones over here.
Where was it? Like just a
Bottom left corner over here.
Okay. I'll sort of point that out.
Oh, I should point out, I don't know if you see it, but there's a door over here as well.
Yeah, I see the door there. Yeah, I just want to sort of figure out this room first. Okay, so my first action was that. So I'll point out the shine. So I'm like, oh, looks like there's something shining in that pile over there.
I would like to take my action to listen to see if I can hear. And let's see if I can hear like a creature rummaging around in the bones and stuff,
Yeah, go ahead.
or possibly the thing that is making the bones.
For sure. Do a listen check. And I'll let
Yeah,
you know if
there's
there's...
wisdom as well. Yeah.
Oh, 6.
Quiet. Too quiet. Remember, the lowest DC in this game is 9, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. The wind is howling through like the open ceiling.
Yeah, just that little bit of air coming in from outside. Otherwise, just a crunch of the bit of bones underneath your iron boots. But otherwise...
What else did we used to do besides for search as we traveled? Anything? We would look for traps.
Well,
I feel
yeah,
like-
so I did the search an area, so I rolled pretty good. So in terms of what's in the immediate area, I didn't notice any traps with a 15, so that's pretty good.
What
Yeah.
else did we even do before? I'm trying to remember if there's something missing.
In the actions there's like a discern a trap, not relevant right now. There's investigate, to look at a closer look at something, which is an intelligence check. You have to be close to it though. Listen, which Bandit just did. Search the area. Persuade. We got nothing to persuade right now. And there's just readying an action. So if we want to sort of like prepare. So I mean, that's
I'll
pretty
point
much
out
it.
what here when you do a check like that, it's basically 15 feet in all directions of your character. So like you search up to that far and up to 3 squares below you, 3 squares back, basically 3 squares forward. It's like as if you drop the 30-foot circle right on your head. That's the area that Hrothgar just searched, and that's all he's seen in that area.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I mean, like, so if you want, I did point out the shine in the pile of bones. So I mean, I don't have an action this turn to take it myself, but like if no one else is going to do that, I can use my movement to at least get up to it to take it next turn.
Since he pointed out, I'll take a look at it.
Gonna move up to it. You'll have to come over here.
Yeah,
Yep.
you should have enough movement.
Oh, I closed the door.
Slam the door right in his face.
You move up to it, and now that you're up closer to it, it looks like it is probably a bronze tube with a shining bit of dust-covered jade on it. Are you gonna grab it, reach in the rib cage, and pull it out? It's in a big pile of bones, so you can see it inside. So you got to put your hand in through all the bones, grab it, and then pull it back out.
No, I'm taking my sword. I'm jabbing at the bone pile.
It's a big.
Stir it up a little bit.
It's about this one's about 7-foot bone pile.
Yeah, all the more reason to stab at it.
Oh,
Take a look.
Where are the bone piles to in this room now?
well, they're scattered throughout. They're not
Yeah,
marked,
one by Kilbar.
and then they're just randomly. They're not marked.
Are you able
so-
to like draw just so we sort of know, like just do a circle or something? I don't know what
trying to
tools
move
are
it.
in this.
Okay.
I'm not trying to move the whole thing. I think I'm just gonna stick my sword in a little bit and jiggle it.
There we go. Can you see that?
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to draw some piles of bones.
Bones.
Give me a quick
My-
second.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Bear with
Just like clockwork. We are running this
Okay, there we go. Let me get out of this mode and I'll unpause the game. I'm learning Foundry. It's the first time I've had the freehand. Okay. So, but apparently I've created some kind of purple weird thing in the bottom corner, which I don't know what that is. What the frig ever, man. Anyways, can you guys see a weird purple thing down here?
That's like a dumbbell.
Yes.
Yes. The music makes me feel like I'm in Karazhan.
Ah, damn it. Well, whatever. Ignore that dumbbell. I don't even know how it got there with all this clicking we were doing.
Okay. No worries.
I am worrying. Oh, wait. Chat!
Okay.
I'm leaving it there. I'm leaving
Isn't
it.
it the measurements thing on the side?
Okay. Now,
Whatever.
if it makes people easier, I do have a bit of movement if people want me to sort of move around and draw out any potential threats, if that makes it easier for you to decide what you want to do on your turn.
Well, I just want to be clear. Kilvar. Now, the first way you described it is you're attacking the pile. Not like knocking it all down. Is that your plan?
No, actually, I was going to grab it.
Okay. All right. So
You
you're
only
going.
live one city.
All right. You reach in. You pull it out, and you pull out a bronze tube adorned with a jade dragons over the top of it. So it's a bronze tube with jade dragon details across it.
Okay, so it's not a shield, a crown, or a necklace.
The tube kind of looks like it can be turned, similar to that of I would say, like a scroll case. You know how they spin from the middle and you can open them.
Oh, there might be something in.
Okay, when you say tube, is it hollow?
Well,
Or
it looks like you can open it. It probably is
Oh,
hollow.
open
and
it.
It looks, like, you know how, like, there's, like, you can see the split in the middle. So you know that if you
Okay.
grab left and right hands and you turn the opposite ways, it'll unscrew.
Yep,
So
do that.
All right. Anyways, you open it up, and inside you find a scroll, a magic scroll of burning hands. Unfortunately, I don't think any of you
Maybe it's a
remember.
wizard only.
You can only use the scroll if it's something that your class would be able to do. With the exception is bards. Bards can do all of them.
Yeah. We can sell it, though, so it's still good treasure.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's still good. In fact, you all gain 1 XP for finding that.
Ooh.
Where's the XP go?
I saw it earlier. Yeah.
Background. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to stick it back in the case.
So,
I'm going to...
yeah, that is not a priest spell. That is a wizard spell. So you cannot use it unless a wizard joins your party or you sell it. Okay, so I'll unpause the game again. Whoever still has actions left. So I think we moved in and we listened, we searched, and we moved over and picked it up. So I think it's just Luther got one. Like, you got your action left, Luther? If there's anything you want to do with that?
Well, all of us except for Kilvar still have our movement as well. So I don't know if he wants myself or Bandek to move a bit.
Okay,
I'm
we'll
not
just finish
sure
up
in
whatever
case
you want
anyone
to do.
wants it, by the way.
I am going to.
You were the purple dumbbell in the pile of skulls, and when that was there, you couldn't
Yeah,
move your
look,
character.
it's gone.
There we go. You were the dumbbell.
Because I couldn't select it. I'm like, what is this? Where did it come from?
Okay, I'm just gonna take my movement and go like over to this area so I can see some more of the room.
Okay, and I'm just going to take my movement.
Whoops.
Just a sec.
Shit.
Oh, what happened? Did you clear like the chat?
Yeah, because I tried to click the damn thing. Anyways. I'm
okay.
trying to get used to this.
Title of this episode: Technical Difficulties.
Okay, I'll just move up there. Or wait, I got one more movement. I'll move right here.
So as you move up there, obviously you're going in around other big piles of bones, and bones are crunching under your feet, that kind of thing. Yep. Let me know after everybody's done this round so I can move to the next round.
Yep. I'm going to go down, and since he's been poking at these bones and nothing jumped out at him, I'm going to investigate the bones and to see if I can surmise what would make a bone pile like this. If there's any teeth marks on the bones or markings that would kind of give it away
All right.
as to what does it. Just investigating the bones in general.
Intellect.
Nice.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm gonna say, it's fair to say that you were gonna go over and pick up a scatter 1 or 2 to closely investigate if it had teeth marks on it.
I wouldn't have picked it up. No, I would have moved it around a bit, maybe, with my boot, but I wouldn't have just
Okay.
put my hand into the bone pile.
No, that's fine. That's fair. So I'm gonna say you go over and you just shimmy a few around with your boot, and you're not able to decipher anything right now because when you shimmy with your boot, this bottom
Perfect.
this bottom right corner of it just piles and tumbles across the floor. Harmlessly enough, you just get about 1 foot of bone that shoots past you and Kilvar. But it makes a crazy echoing sound throughout the chamber.
Do I hear it?
Everyone hears that. It is...
I just meant from my listening check earlier.
What's that?
Because of my listening check earlier.
Oh, because you...
oh yeah, you're 6.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to roll it. That's going to trigger another random encounter during this round. 1 in 6 chance. No. So it made a ton of noise, but it did not seem to attract any hostiles. And otherwise, you're looking at it. I will just point out, though, even though you critically failed and made that mess, you do look down at the pile, 1 foot pile of bones and around your feet. They do look like they're gnawed on and have been chewed on, but you can't make out by what type of creature.
Sure.
This is the start of a new round.
Yes, so we'll go to 12 now, right? Top of 12. So that's a random encounter check, just a regular roll for every second round.
Oh, did we just do? All right, let's go.
Oh, you guys are so lucky. I'm not rolling any. All
Well,
right.
I mean, we were pretty lucky in the first dungeon too. We barely had any random encounters.
And I got to double check. I think at the top of the round.
Another roll. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
Nothing suspicious at all.
Another roll here. You don't want a 1. Okay. So while you were gone, he accidentally kicked the bone pile with his critical failure. A bunch of bones are down at your feet and Luther's feet. It piled down this direction. Rolled for a random encounter. No random encounter. Top of the round. Rolled for a regular random encounter. Did not happen. Rolled for a special scenario. Rolled a 1. So
He just kept rolling until he got a 1. And then
He kept rolling until he got what he wanted. That's all.
not true, but
You're not a good GM. I'm joking.
oh,
so
we're gonna get this 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to point out now and see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's going to be like that Eder kept following us, even though I
1,
got a
2,
15
3, 4.
perception.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You all hear back from the direction that you just came. So over from here, you hear just deep breathing and
Close the door.
Yeah, something was following us.
something big with almost like a clopping sound, scraping, similar to that of a horse.
Oh, a bull.
But-
Or a bull?
Or a bull. And
Or
you
a
just hear
bull?
like that very slow, that and like deep breathing of and it's like just echoing coming from this direction here right now.
Hey, don't close the door.
All right, top of the round, Rocker.
Okay, I can't get to the door on my turn, so I'm going to leave that for someone else. Or can I? Just let me see. I got a pillar. Yeah, okay, I'll go close the door. I can get my character down there.
I can also close the door. That's
Oh, the game's paused.
Oh, sorry. Here you go. Go
Well,
for
I
it.
mean, like, I don't know what else I'm going to do if I don't close the door right now. There's no other immediate threat, so I'll do that. And you guys can, like, look around. Unless, well, before I move, or do you want me to go open the other door and we keep moving on? Are we done in this room, or do you want to explore more?
I think we're done this turn.
But then we run the risk of what if something's on the other side of that door?
It's getting closer.
Okay. Well, it's still our turn, Eddie.
I know, but you're talking. You just did 6 seconds of dialogue. You better hurry up.
Okay, so are we leaving this room, or do we want to stay here and close that door behind us? Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying, you can't have a 1-minute conversation.
I took my turn. I went over and I shut the door.
Okay, and I'll go open the other door as my other action.
Well, that door is locked.
What's the door made of?
Just solid steel, like all the rest of them. Big steel door on hinges.
Oh, do we have a key? Did we find a key?
I don't.
That was previous dungeon.
Yeah,
Oh.
we never found a key.
You have a key for the hideous halls if you ever go back.
Okay.
Find this key.
All right, so
okay.
that's your first movements for 2 of you. The other guys can do your movements if you want, and then you guys all have an action each.
Yeah. I don't think it's feasible for me to be able to break down this door. I know I broke down some doors in the other place, but they were wood. Or is it really rusted steel? Could I, like, punch a hole through it?
I'm rolling for something else, but they're like, I mean, they're old. They're ancient doors. So it's not like it's modern, brand new, newly forged, but it's still, it's still
Pretty tough.
it's
Okay.
still a door, a big iron door on hinges. So it's been
Okay.
sitting there for a long time. So
Oh, I'll probably just go back to where I was, and maybe we'll start looking for another way out of this room. We haven't explored the north side. Maybe there's another door up there. I'll just head back exactly where I was.
you're gonna dash back.
Yeah, I'll just use my second action to dash, and that'll be me. So I know we got.
All right, Bandek, you still got an action, and then 2 down south still got moves and actions.
Oh, there's another door.
As you rush up
Four
there,
doors.
Oh,
What a big ass
you can
star.
pause for a
And
sec so I can describe what now that you have a light source, you've unveiled some more. There's, yes, a door here and a door here. What you see, that big star that you see up north, what that is, an immense 20-foot tall bull statue sculpted from black onyx and boasting rippling muscles commands this room. Its imposing presence is made even more macabre. How do you say that word? I can never say that word.
macabre.
I said it right the first time. Haha. All right, so macabre by the lowering of its horns, each adorned with dozens of humanoid skulls in various stages of decay, giving the appearance of macabre jewelry. Yeah, so it's a massive 20-foot bull statue with horns, with all kinds of skeletons hung off it like jewelry.
Okay, so that's bad. So let's take a look at the doors. So I know I've done everything I can do on my turn. Does anyone else have more things they can do during this turn?
So, yeah,
I've used all mine.
so I think the other 2 there. You guys can do actions or dashing. It's up to you.
I'm gonna go check that door.
You run by in between 2 big piles of bones. Again, the ground is covered in bones. You got that statue up there and multiple doors. So yeah. All right, you just dash, Kilvar. You head on up to that door. I'm gonna roll for that door. Okay. And so, and what is you doing, Luther?
I'm gonna make a general perception check to see if anything that we missed on this end of the room.
Okay, so you can you'll be able to see up this far, kind of up to that pile, down to here. Cool. So yeah, give me perception, wisdom.
Nope.
Yeah, nothing stands out to you here right now with your quick scanning of the area. I mean, the place is just rubble and bone, so I mean, it's really hard to see anything, right?
I'm mostly just looking for movement, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, with your quick glance, you see nothing. And I believe that's it, so we'll go to the top of 13.
Was Kilvar able to open the door, though?
Well, did you try to open the door, Kilvar?
I did.
Okay. I didn't know you tried to. I thought you just went up there and moved.
Okay.
Stopped. So if you rush up there and you try the door kind of handle doesn't it appear? It does not appear like it's locked. But when you go to move it, it only moves like an inch and it's hooked. It's jammed on something.
It doesn't look like it's jammed on anything on this side, I assume. Like,
Nope.
okay.
And you're not quite sure right yet until you do more of an investigation or look into it, whether it's something on the other side or just the door itself, or the hinges or what. But yeah, it's something. Something got the door jammed. That's as much as you pick up right now. Meanwhile, give me a quick sec here. Okay. You guys hear
Get your mouse away from there.
No. I hate how you can see my mouse pointer, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you come down here and that door gets rocked open and
Jesus, no one knocks anymore.
With one blow? Really?
well, you only shut the door. It wasn't barricaded or anything. It wasn't
They're
locked.
heavy steel doors.
Yes. Well.
Ancient. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So bear with me a sec while I pull up the
Lanta.
the image.
I'm noticing a theme with this place.
Bulls and bowls.
Bowls in the bowels of
It
this
is.
dungeon.
This is full of bull.
Yeah.
Bulls.
Okay. So, all that huffing and puffing that you've seen there.
Oh. The bulls.
Blood, bowls, and bowls in the bowels of this dungeon.
How tall was this bone pile?
We should have hit it in both piles.
Enough to sort of dive in and hide?
This Assassin's Creed.
Slamming and pushing its way through that tight corridor. It clearly was slowed down as it had to push its way through, because if you remember, that was a skinny corridor, and this thing is massive. Kilvar, you can actually see that far, can't you? Because of the light. Yes.
Yeah, they probably can't see me.
You see a massive, 12-foot tall, wined, red-furred, ferocious bull man. A minotaur of legend. Hooves on its feet, massive curved horns, push its way out through that door, and his nose is sniffing, and it looks up in your direction, and almost like just a grunt comes out of it, and it looks at you with nothing but pure fury in its eyes. It's wearing chainmail, a huge set of chainmail. Also, it is holding a massive two-handed great axe with all kinds of runes and decorations on it, kind of thing. Clearly looks like a big magical weapon. And it just by looking at the thing, you can tell that weapon is not your run-of-the-mill great axe. But otherwise, I'm going to point out that I'm going to add him in, and we're going to roll initiative. However,
Why?
that's because that's just how this is going to work. I just got to friggin' find the guy.
Fair.
I think this bull man needs Madeira in his life.
Madeira.
Yep, just saying. Work with the fisherman.
Trying to remember how to do it. Here we go. Toggle combat state. All right. I'm going to reset initiative. Then I'm going to roll all initiatives. Let's see how we turned out. Oh, look at that. Kilvar's first. All right.
Oh, gee. What can Kilvar do?
You never roll above 10 for us. I mean, except for
I know.
Kilvar, it might be the odd one, but the rest of us are under 10 on every initiative.
I got a 1 on initiative. Don't roll for us anymore. Let us roll ourselves.
What is this?
It's rigged.
You guys don't trust. You don't trust the roll
you
all
roll
system.
so bad for us consistently.
Roll system consistently is horrible.
Your guys roll the best though.
I can't move because I'm paused.
I paused it so
yeah.
I wouldn't waste your torches with all that stuff. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna run down here, place my hand on Rothgar's back, and I'm going to make sure this is what I think it is. I'm hoping it is. I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil on
What's
Rothgar.
that do?
chaotic beings have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, so if I got a feeling this guy's chaotic, I could be wrong, but just
Yeah.
how do I roll this?
Well, he's certainly not the laughing cow, so I'm definitely getting big chaos vibes from him.
Hoo-hoo.
Okay, goes off. So, spell effects.
And then I'm stepping back around the pillar.
Spell effects. What's the name of that spell, Johnny? You said protection.
Protection from evil. It's in chat.
Yeah, it's right there.
No, I want to. Yeah, but I want to carry it on to Rothgar, so it applies the buff.
Oh, the spell effect is there. You might be able to drag and drop. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Now, I think you got it. You got a shield icon on you?
Yeah, I see a little blue. Yeah, it's there on me.
And under effects, there we go. Protection from evil. All right, let's see how it works. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
I like that.
All right. Is that your move and your action? Goes to it. Who is it gonna go after?
That's why I asked how tall this pile of bones was between me and him.
I want it to come to me,
I'm
but...
gonna make it be a D8 feet tall. Just because I like dice determining. It's a 7 foot tall.
Okay. Why did you roll the 1?
Yeah, it was just
this is a pile of bones. This is bones, right?
Yeah, it's just a pile of bones. So if that's 7 feet, from his angle, he probably can't see you, can he, Luther?
That's the hope.
Probably
yes.
not. He could probably see the edge of Rothgar, but there's a bunch of pillars, but he can clearly see Acolyte Bandek. So Bandek it is! Stamps his foot in the ground. Charges up at
I don't like that.
Going for the horn attack. In place of all attacks, move up to... I don't need to read it out to you guys.
You don't read it out. It's okay.
Okay. Here comes the attack roll. Normal attack.
Come on, with it.
That's a big hit.
I assume a 20 hits you?
Yeah, that beats my AC 14, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, the damage is doubled when it's charged. That's 18 damage. I assume 18 is more than your HP.
That is more than my HP, yes.
How much is your HP now anyway since we leveled up?
11.
Okay.
Wait, do you have any kind of armor, gear, or anything? Who had the dwarven armor?
I do. Inventory.
What's your dwarven chainmail do again? Reduce the damage taken by D6 once per day.
Wait, is the D6 before or after it's doubled?
I don't know. That's something we'd have to decide.
That makes a huge difference.
Let's see. So, like, he just has ability. How are we going to do this? Because we're going to have the homebrew, because it's not in the book. I know it's not. So, this will apply to, like, criticals and, I guess, abilities like this. If hit times 2 damage is what charge does.
Oh, true.
So, would we double it first or not? Or, like, if you roll a critical hit, are we going to put damage modifiers on before doubling the crit?
Yeah, I think the damage would probably be doubled. So, I mean, even in this case, if that's... I don't think there's any way he can reduce this, because you said
I roll a 6, I still take 12 damage, which knocks me out.
Yeah, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay.
So even if he rolled the highest he possibly can, it still takes him out.
Okay. So, I'm going to say... you get, what's this, a D3? You get knocked back this many squares. To me, that's a tremendous enough hit that's sending you at least back to here.
Can I say after I get hit, like, he launches me in the air, and I just want to, like, the fading, as the light fades from my eyes, I just, like, throw my shield, like, as I spin, and have it, like, skirt over towards Kilvar.
I don't think you can do that. No,
if he does, Kilvar still is not touching him, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's strapped to your arm. The shield literally is strapped to your arm.
You can't Captain America, just like Frisbee?
No.
Then I also want to make a point of saying that as I go out, my light doesn't.
All right, with that,
It's like salt in the wounds. Killer's not going to heal your ass if you talk like that.
I'll point
I'm not
out.
going to heal you now.
With that, you realize it's up to you to think what you want, but maybe you're out of your league. But maybe not. Luther, you're up.
Yeah. How do we drop torches again? Because I have to do that to do anything.
Isn't it like free action? Oh, wait, you mean in the system?
I just physically, like, in the system, how do I drop my torch?
Let me see.
Are you drag it to the map?
We learned a special way after how to
There was a way, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, there it
Do
is.
you drag it to the map?
Yep, it now says drop torch on my thing. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So I am going to take a shot, and then I'm going to run.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So regular shot with the bow.
7 does not hit.
Assuming 7 does not hit.
Remember you guys
so-
got luck too.
Yeah, I'm probably going to use the luck on this one. So to reroll.
Yeah, come on.
I think that's what
Just
luck
to-
does, right?
Sure. Who knows? I
yeah,
don't.
yeah, it was real.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Well,
I saw that go on the 19 and then just roll at the last second.
Your
not
shot
my not my
shoots, and his left shoulder armor just ricochets off that and hits off the ceiling.
knife.
And you still got to move if you want to move.
Yeah, I'm
somewhere.
trying to make my character move here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How big is this pool?
You mean this one up here?
Yeah.
20 feet tall. And now that you look at it, it's well, no, this one was actually a bull. Yeah, so it's on 4 legs, and it's just a massive.
Yeah. Dude, but I'm doing a quick size comparison. Can I get under it? Type deal if I had to, and is he too big to follow me under there? Kind of deal.
Like between the legs.
Easily.
Yeah. Like you feel like he would not be able to charge you under there. He could swing his axe and hit you, but he wouldn't be able to charge you under there.
Yeah, that's it.
Character rolls a d4 plus their con modifier. So you can roll a d4 plus your con, Bandek. You have +0, so it's a d4. Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
You will die in that many rounds unless healed or stabilized.
I got 4 turns, baby.
All right, moving on to
Only we had a healer.
Rothgar.
Yeah.
Rothgar, you are.
Yeah. I'm just seeing what the potion actually
And you've got
did.
this aura around it. How does your aura look, Kilvar?
I don't know, Kilvar. What does it look like?
Oh, my aura.
That you put on Rothgar.
That's a good question. How flashy is magic in this world?
Well, whatever you want.
I'm gonna give it a. Let's say it has like a faint shimmer, like nothing crazy because I don't know. It's Shadowdark. I don't feel like magic would be like extreme, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's not going to give off a light source, but yeah, just a shimmering aura around him that flickers every now and again.
Yeah.
It can only flicker when he gets hit too, if you want it.
Yeah, something like that.
Or when somebody goes to attack him. Yeah. You're stepping up to it as you look up at this 12-foot tall beast.
Okay, I'm going to make an attack at him. Let's see. Okay,
You are brave. You are brave.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, I don't have. Wait, I think. Do I have a shield? I'm pretty sure I have a shield, so I'm attacking one-handed. Okay, I just want to make sure I roll the right thing. Okay, so I'm gonna roll one-handed. And this is just normal.
Whew.
Oh! Does a 19 hit it?
19 hits it. And
9 damage?
just making sure this thing doesn't have any special abilities I'm overlooking. Nope. Okay, so I'll click on him. 9 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. So I was all like, I'm gonna like really sort of like I don't like after I sort of strike it, I'll sort of bring my sword back and bash it against my shield and just sort of like roar out to try and get his attention on me, just so like Kilvar can sort of sneak around the bones and heal Bandek. So I'm trying to buy. So I'm gonna try and buy enough time until these guys can sort of like get out of this room because right now it looks like potentially the door by Bandek is our best chance.
And you slashed it across probably its torso.
Yeah.
Big, pretty deep cut. Very deep cut. Kilvar, you were up.
I'll roll.
And 1, 2, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to attempt to heal my buddy Bandek with my heal spell, which is right here. Ah,
Whoo, barely.
just
I thought he was going to land at a 1 for a moment. I
on
was
a
like,
2.
You needed an 11 to get it. Ooh, a torch goes out.
Oh,
it's okay. We're good.
But you got the light source from Bandic's shield still going.
7?
7.
That's
1,
good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once again, Bandek, your eyes open to see Kilvar's piercing gaze looking down at you. It's got a reoccurring thing. You both keep waking up, looking at each other, healing each other.
Yeah.
Under a
As I-
piercing
as I
gaze
heal
and
him?
piercing horns.
As I heal him, I grab him by like the breathless dwarven chainmail, just kind of shake him. And I'm like, get up!
Nice. Back to the Minotaur. He did not like what you just did to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna
He's
point
got his
out-
attention on me.
Whenever I click his token, I got it set up so everything on my screen goes red, by the way.
Well, good for you.
Bull vision, you know? He sees red, I love it.
He sees my flaming red hair and he doesn't like it.
All right, he swings around. His bloodlust great axe. And is it so? Your thing says disadvantage, Johnny? Is that-
Disadvantage.
Okay, so when I click it, I gotta click disadvantage. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Okay. With the +7, you can see
I
it.
sort of like just lean back, like just as it whizzes over my head.
And then as it comes around, it comes up, brings it up above his head, and he's coming down for a second attack.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Oh, as he comes down, I sidestep out of the way. Woo!
I would have to say the first one kept you alive because of the spell. The second one was all you. So
Yeah.
the second one you dodge out of the way, but the first hit would have struck if it wasn't for Kilvar's protection from evil. And you can just see this thing, it seems thrown off as it's a state of confusion comes over its face. Is how this never happens. Why is it not
used to
dead?
sucking.
You know, normally when it swings, whatever's in front of it dies. And there's this shimmer of light that kind of ricochets the first one. The second one, you just sidestep and it cracks into the floor. Lets out a grunt. And with that, you survived a round.
Wow.
How long does your spell last, by the way?
Duration, focus.
Okay, some spells last for as long as you focus. You can't cast another focus spell, only a focus spell. So you could do the healing, that's fine. Well, focus.
This is gonna just stay on me.
To
if he doesn't
maintain-
have to.
Well, to maintain focus, make a spell casting check at the start of your turn as if you were casting that spell. A success means that it lasts until your next turn. Failure, the spell ends. If you were focusing, you do not lose the ability to cast that spell. However, if you critically fail on your focus check, treat it as a critical failure. So,
Okay, makes sense.
yeah.
Okay, so each turn he needs to cast it to see if it lasts. And even if he fails, it still lasts one extra turn.
No, it fails. What that was saying is that it disappears,
okay.
but what happens is you don't lose the spell like as if you failed it and lost it, you know?
Fail.
But didn't you say it disappears on his next turn, or maybe I misheard that?
Let's see. So failure, failure says the spell ends. If you were if
okay.
you were focusing, you do not lose the ability to cast that spell. Again.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Luther, you're up.
Okay. So, seeing that he's a little, on pause,
Okay.
a little distracted, I'm gonna pop around here and try to take a shot straight down the way.
As the arrow goes over the top of the prone dwarf.
Yeah.
That's the idea. All right, let's see what we got.
I believe in you.
Ooh, big 19 for 9.
Oh.
1, 2,
yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god.
Oh.
And then I'm just like,
Around the corner.
Dash under the bowl.
Wait, is this in this game? Can we move, shoot, move kind of deal?
Yes, I
If we
believe,
have-
I believe
okay,
we can.
wasn't
yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
you can sort of split it up. Yeah, we've done that before.
Okay, gotcha.
Bandek, you are up, Bandek. Your eyes open, you're lying on your back.
I'll look up, and I'll give a nod to Kilvar, and I'll get to my feet, and I'm going to take a step over here, around this pillar,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to try to heal myself.
Yes, go for
Call.
Click. I'm trying to. I have to click the hand. There you go. Roll normal.
it. Success. So at your level, I believe that's 2d6. Roll a number of d6 is equal to 1 plus half your level, round it down.
7.
Because what?
Back up. So good.
All right, Bandek, you duck behind a pile of bone and you heal yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
Rothgar.
Oh, my turn. Okay, I'm going to take another strike
The
at this
blood
thing.
drips down from this thing. It's like the Scarlet Minotaur is bleeding scarlet blood all over this place now with arrows sticking in it.
Okay, I
Slash
got
across
his
the
attention on
guts.
me, which is exactly what I want. I'm going to take another one-handed bastard sword swing at it.
That is a miss.
Do I want to use a luck?
Do
Or
it.
should we... s-
Remember,
Right.
I'm going to... Yeah.
I'm just going to point. Remember, you can give luck to your healers when they fail a spell as well. So don't
I
forget.
know, but right now we do have a lot, so...
Oh, just reminding, you know.
Yeah, no, I was debating, because that's what we've held on to it, but I mean...
Do it.
But
yeah,
you
I'm going to
could-
do... I got,
But you could kill it,
That's
right?
right.
You could.
That's what, well, I won't kill it, but I
No.
can do. I think I can do some serious damage. There's no way I'm killing it unless I roll a crit. But yeah, I'm gonna spend my luck. I'm gonna make another chance. So
Go
okay.
for it. I'm rooting.
What good is luck if I die?
Oh, why is there so many dice rolling?
Oh! I rolled a crit! I rolled a crit! Oh, but I rolled so low on my damage.
You did. You rolled so.
Oh, that's so. I rolled so low on
Oh.
my one-handed damage. That's a disappointing crit, but it was a crit.
2d8 plus 2 works out to be 6. But
Oh, I only rolled 4 on 2d8.
hey, but a hit's a hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still a big jump.
I was thinking, I actually rolled a crit and it was shit.
Especially when
was-
you look at what the one
The
two handed
two-handed.
damage would have been.
Two-handed
Yeah.
was 15. That was
That was a
I
roller
rolled the
coaster.
same damage that I rolled for my like normal hit.
Describe that cut. That's 6 damage cut if you'd like.
Well, like I go to like strike it, and I feel like I sort of like I gain for its neck where most of its body is covered in armor, and I bring it down, and I know I cut a jugular, and I'm expecting a gush of blood, but like I'm disappointed by just a few spurts. So I definitely wounded, but not as much. So I'm a little bit disappointed as I bring my blade back.
This thing is eyes are furious. It is beyond raging out now.
You should
Kilvar,
retreat.
roll your focus for
Okay.
to maintain your protection from evil.
Oh shit, that means that's right.
That's fine. You just gotta roll the spell. It's
Haha.
Yeah, boy.
it's maintained.
It's only the light spell I suck at. Only the light spell.
Only
It's
the
true.
lace.
But you still get your turn. Doesn't take any of your actions or
Okay.
anything. So
I'm going to 1, 2.
just remember, if you ever cast another focus spell, that one falls off. You
Yeah.
can only have one.
I mean,
one
you,
buff at a
if you're
time.
if you're feeling like adventurous, you could try to get closer to it to try and attack, and then step
That's what
back. But yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of adventurous. I'm
because I
Yeah, I
think
know.
it's going to attack me. Like I've done a
Yeah.
lot of damage to it.
going to come
So-
in here with my where's my sword? The Sunslayer thing.
Yeah, because you've got like that special weapon.
Yeah, I got it. Here we go.
Oh,
What is with your rolls tonight, guys? What the hell?
Oh,
You're on fire.
Big bonk.
now this thing isn't undead. No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, come on, Luther. Come on,
Describe
Luther.
Describe Kilvar how you do this. This thing now. You describe what you're doing first for that attack.
Gilbert's just kind of pumped. He doesn't really attack much, so he comes up and he's almost like he triple deeks it. He goes one way, goes the other way, goes the other way, and just kind of jabs him in the knee. Just like a straight jab to the knee.
Straight
You
jab
find
to
like
the
a
knee.
gap in the armor.
Yeah, he's just really excited to be a part of this.
Okay, there's nothing on here that says it's fearless. I'm looking at morale.
Yeah, run away.
I'm gonna make a
No,
list.
no, we're killing it and we're looting its ass.
Well, I'm gonna I have to roll for morale. I'm gonna roll for morale. Rules are for this thing. So let's see. DC 15 wisdom check. It says. Oh, it passed, which means it's
Good.
not fleeing. It doesn't need to flee if it don't want to.
Good.
I feel the Scarlet Minotaur would go down swinging for background reasons for
I think so, too.
why it is here. Question is, who does it hit? You both
I've done
did
the most damage.
I know. So what I'll do is I'll roll a d6, and a 1 through 4 is Hrothgar, and a 5 and 6 will be Kilvar. So odds are, Hrothgar, you will get swung at. But the last hit did come from Kilvar. Plus, it's seen light magic before, and it doesn't like it.
Well, it's a good thing Kilvar doesn't know light magic.
He does.
I see what you did there.
He's seen him go over and heal with light, and put the light Hrothgar. But I see what you did there. Okay, so here we go. Let's see who it attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4 is Hrothgar. 5 or 6, it's the dwarf. Oh, it's going for Hrothgar.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's going to use its most powerful attack it can, because it's going down swinging as it drops kind of like to one knee from Kilvar's attack, blood spurting out from his guts, arrow stuck out from its shoulder, and its abdomen bleeding. It's going down swinging. First swing. Oh, I rolled normal. Supposed to roll with disadvantage. Shit. So
Yeah,
I'll
so just roll it again.
roll again, and we'll see.
Damage is only 2.
A 17 will hit.
17 hits, so that is 6 damage.
Oh, should have took the first one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you're doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
When it's my guys. Yeah. So he,
Okay.
the axe swipes by in an arc, and the light aura starts to flicker, but it isn't enough to block this attack. And you get right across both pecs. A deep cut.
Oh, what do you know? That axe isn't just for show.
As you taunted, it spins its axe up, and it's coming for an uppercut swing with the bloodlust great axe against you now. Disadvantage. Damn.
That's still a hit for me.
I gotta say, just disadvantage stuff. Okay, so 6 damage.
Oh, and the shield went out.
Oh, the light went out. Advantage me.
No,
One,
you
two,
already
three,
rolled the attack and went out
5,
right
6.
after.
No, I'm just saying, like, in the future. I know. The swung is just now, as you hear, everything goes black as you just hear a as that uppercut blow, and I'm gonna say, Kilvar, you get sprayed with blood that you're pretty convinced is Hrothgar's. And Hrothgar, you let out a roar from that.
Damn it, Bandek, you had one job.
Do this all day.
Luther, you are hidden underneath a bull statue in the dark.
Why'd the light
Yep.
have to go out now?
So, just out of curiosity, you can't. I mean, there's no. Do you shoot with disadvantage like this if I were to risk a shot, or is it just a no-go for this sort of thing?
It's a good question.
I think it's disadvantage because didn't we do a dark fight before?
Yeah,
We did, but it was a long time ago.
It's been a while. That's why
I
I'm
think
not sure.
yeah, it's disadvantage, and I would say like last time, higher chance of like mishaps as such, like shooting or swinging a blade or an axe, in the dark environment, much higher chance of hitting friendlies and allies and stuff. But a straight disadvantage attack, yes.
Like Luther cares.
Like
Yeah.
that's no different than
Luther-
even if Hrothgar now was just swinging his sword around. Like he could hit Kilvar if you're in the dark, total pitch dark, swinging an axe
Well,
around.
I'm going to go with instinct on this one, and I'm going to unpause it for me.
Okay.
Here's how I'm going to measure this out. I know there's a wall. I'm going to go until I can touch it.
Yeah, from
which
memory.
I think is here.
From memory.
And I know that he's straight down from the wall. So I am going to shoot straight down from the wall. And I'm going to yell, pull up your boots. And I'm going to shoot.
But
I mean, you can hear it, and but you know, go for it.
Yeah, I can also hear
Disadvantage.
Rothgar taunting it, so...
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what happens. Disadvantage.
15?
15 is a hit.
Oh!
It
That's
has-
enough!
It has AC 14.
Oh,
How do
I
you
wasn't
want to
sure.
do this in the dark?
Oh!
So I say pull up your boots, and I kind of hone in on the noise and the sound, and I just pull back, and I let it... And I wait to see if I hear a thunk.
Oh, you hear a and a.
I hope that wasn't one of you, and then I'm going to try to find my way to the bull again with my hand out.
I'm gonna quickly go to Bandek. Are you planning to cast any light or anything?
I said I'm gonna cast the light spell. Yes.
All right, so I can describe what they see. Hopefully.
We just hear thunk, and it just slips. Yeah, or luck. If you don't have luck, then I'll give you.
Yeah,
one.
I'll use my.
Wait,
luck,
I used.
yeah.
Oh, I used my luck. Sorry.
I will use my luck.
Go for it. Okay. So, I think you can activate that on your sheet there, if you remember how to do it. Under
In my inventory, light
yeah.
spell light.
Okay. So now, as the light shines, you just see this thing, and it stumbles and hits the wall behind it. So first off, what you see is it's holding its throat. There's an arrow lodged in its throat, deep in through its throat. And it's spraying blood over both Hrothgar and Kilvar. Like, you can imagine, between the throat hits and all that, just, you guys are covered in blood, and then it stumbles and hits the wall behind it, and slumps down, and its big axe just drops down to the side of it, and its head's looking down, and it's slumped over. I will point out, congratulations, this is a level 7 creature that you're not really meant to fight. It says they said you could, but odds are in the favor of it killing you. But I think your party is much stronger after doing that first adventure.
Yeah, and we rolled very well. The dice were on our side for that encounter.
And that spell may give him disadvantage. I'll tell you why.
Oh,
Because
that was so good.
That axe he has, he gets 2 attacks per round. If he rolls a crit, it's times 4 damage. So any crits instantly kill whatever it is. But hard to hit crits with disadvantage anyways. All right, so...
How much experience do we get?
That is a good question. So, well, experience is based on the
Oh, that's based off
loot.
loot, isn't it?
So, the weapon is a 2-headed bronze +1 great axe called...
Was it Blood Axe?
called the Bloodlust Great Axe, but I got written down Scarlet Slaughter Axe. I think I renamed it. So yeah, either way, Scarlet Slaughter Axe or something.
Okay.
When I drag it over to your sheet, the wielder deals times 4 damage on a critical hit. And so it normally does. So it's a D10 +1. Actually, I can just, well, first off, who's going to pick it up? That's the question. And then I'll share it in the actual image of it. Once
I want to take it, but I do need to go through my inventory. We might need to shuffle some things around because, like, how many slots does it take up? I'm guessing 2
It's a good question.
or 4.
It's a good question. So
Who has the flint to light torches?
I do.
I have some flint as well.
So I'm just going to go to the first person I know has a flint and light another torch at some point.
quantity
When we're on
one,
pause.
slots per item 2, max
Okay.
per slot. So it takes up 2 slots because it's a 2-handed great axe.
Okay, so what's everyone's inventory like? Because I would like to take the axe, but I don't want to give up my bastard sword.
Now, can anyone else use great axes? It is a 2-handed weapon. You can't use a shield with it as well.
Oh, it's only 2-handed?
Oh, it's a great axe. Yeah. Oh no, look.
True.
No, it says you got both.
Okay.
So let me double check that. But I thought a great axe was.
Yeah, because that's like my
two-handed.
bastard sword. You can wield it one-handed or two-handed, but
I don't even know if priests can use great axes. You'd have to look on your class there.
yeah, I know I definitely can. But I don't know about. I know a ranger can, but I'm not sure if it's a
Great
priest thing.
axe.
I don't even know where this would be, but I don't need it anyway.
No, I don't think it's.
I don't. It's not something I would be interested in using. So
I never intend to get that close to an enemy. So, no.
Yeah,
you know-
so this is why I said like, I'll take it because I don't think anyone else is going to.
So it is versatile. It's the great sword that is not. Like a great sword is one only two-handed. A great axe can be either. So as you can see, it's a big brutal bronze axe, and it's a +1 and ×4 when crit. It takes up 2 slots.
Does anyone have a spare 2 slots so I can give them some stuff?
I have 1 slot.
And I have 1 slot. So if you give me your flint, I'll take
Okay,
it.
I'll give you my flint. So I don't know if that's something you need to do, Eddie.
Yeah, I'll
if you
drag
can
it over.
remove
Let's
the
see
flint.
if this works.
And what does Bandek want? I've got a grappling hook. I've got some rope. I've got 2 torches. That's what I sort of got at my purse. And like, I got the potion of healing, but I figured you wouldn't want that. Where you could sort of heal yourself. I sort of got that there in case I need to heal myself or someone else, and you're not in a situation that you can heal.
Give me a grappling hook.
Okay, and you can move the grappling hook over to Bandek.
Okay, it's done and done.
Okay, and I will wield the Scarlet Slaughter Axe. So just give me a moment there now. I'm not sure.
So I equipped it for you. There you go. Now it'll appear on your front page.
Okay.
So I guess you can uncheck Bastard Sword, or you can just leave it there, but you just got to remember you don't have it in your hands.
I'll it's sort of like on my back during this time. So yeah. So let's see, and correctly.
Now the other thing I have to quickly look up: you killed a level 7 creature. Did you not? And you guys are all
level 7.
You're all level 2. So level 2 heroes.
Oh, what about its armor as well?
Yeah, 1 sec. So you're level 2 heroes, and you killed. Yeah, you were not supposed to kill that. My chart don't even go up that high.
So we just level up.
No, this is not for XP. This is for luck. Remember, because XP is only based on gear. Loot.
Oh, right.
So that means everyone gets a luck point back, because that was considered more than a very hard encounter, and luck is 4. So, yeah.
But I think Nick had 1 experience more, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I have 1 experience more from her downtime. Only
So
one.
you have 8 now, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yes, I have 8 right now.
Okay.
So everyone else should have 7, and I have 8.
As for its armor, I said it was huge chainmail for a 12-foot tall creature, custom made, non-magical. So
Well, we didn't know it was custom made.
Yeah, and we didn't know it was non-magical. Didn't know it would be all like, does it like... Because we had some... Wasn't there like the Dwarven armor or something that sort of shrunk? Or...
Not the Dwarven one. If it's a magical item, it'll adapt.
Do we have some magic armor that changed shape, I thought? Anyway.
Yeah, so...
So we can't take that then. No, that's fine.
Well, you can, but it's going to take up double the amount of slots. So it's going to take 4 gear slots to carry, but it's worth 120 gold pieces.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So it's pretty... I put double the value, but double the gear slots.
Yeah, no, we don't have gear slots. And I was thinking more practically, such as like, can I wear it? But no. I'm just seeing, like, is it more beneficial for me to wield the Slaughter Axe right now? So... Oh, you don't have a description of what it does there on the actual item?
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
So it's not there?
Yeah, like just so I could sort of read there. So it is...
Well, I must have left that part out. Shit, just give me a quick sec. I'll drag it. I'll put it over there. So...
Nick for 7. If I'm allowed.
I'm going to start...
You have my blessing to heal me.
Okay, so start at the top of round 16. So, what's the plan there? Kilvar, are you going to use an action to heal?
I rolled there a minute ago. It was heal for 7.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll heal Rothgar for 7.
For when we started again, just to save time.
5, 6, 7. Okay, and also roll a focus check for that.
What do you mean?
That can stay
Yeah,
up.
I mean, no reason to drop it. Like,
Yeah.
Unless you choose to drop it in case you want to not risk rolling a nat 1.
Well, yeah. At the moment, I'll let it fade now because instead of having to roll like every round.
Yeah. So that's your choice. I mean, it's only going to be a detriment if you roll that nat 1.
Yeah, I'll put it back on if we need it.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody search the Minotaur for things other than his axe and armor?
We can see if you got anything else. I haven't done a more thorough search, but I can do an investigate check.
Oh, I can as well. Wouldn't be an issue.
Why don't you do it? You probably got higher intelligence than me anyway. I've got a negative modifier.
All right, I will do that.
So you give a thorough search of this Minotaur. And other than what I've stated, that's it. It seems like it didn't carry anything on it. There's no rations or anything. Just the big axe. And that's it. No gold, no valuables. Has no purpose for reason for any of that.
The dice are like so... I don't know if everyone's seeing the same rolls I am, but they're so teasing that they go on a high number and then they roll to something much lower. Because I thought you were about to get a 15. Then it went down to 5.
Yeah, I'm not good at my finding things searches. Shooting, I'm doing decent, but finding things, nope.
Okay. So let's take a look at the other door. I don't know if anyone else wants to give me more healing. I mean, I've got 5 wounds. I'm okay if you want to hold on to whatever.
I assume you had to move down there to search the body. That's why I moved you.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. That's where I was.
Pew, pew.
What the frig is this? Who's rolling what?
I'm healing him again.
Oh.
More healing. And it's doubled because we're not...
Well, I don't need double.
I know, but just because.
Jeez, all right, it's such a strong party. I like it. All right, so you drop a bomb heal as he runs by. Who else still has actions left? Bandek, and somebody else might still have movement left.
I was going to... Well, I'll wait until everyone's done this, because I moved up here, but I was going to get ready to try and open the door, but I'm going to wait until everyone's done here first. So that's what Bandek needs to do.
Yep. I was going to light a torch, if that's okay.
Yeah, click it off. Go for it.
Yep.
You got the flint
Doing
now,
that
so
now.
you can do it.
I can do them on my own now.
Ooh, everything got a little brighter. So just so we're clear, you all gained 4 XP so far, right? 3 for the axe, 1 for the scroll.
Yeah.
So I'm at 11, and you guys should be 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know we got XP for it.
That weapon, because it's a +1 weapon, but it's not. It's also with the crit times 4 modifier, is actually a huge, almost legendary level enchantment. Because crits, even if it said, yeah, so it's brutal. So you got that plus it's a +1.
Yeah.
So
Now I just need to get another weapon mastery for great axes.
you going up to try that door? Let me check something. Rolling a dice first.
Well, he still gets an action in this room before we do anything. I was waiting for that before I opened the door.
All right, yeah, you get your turn. Bandek, is there anything you want to do?
No, I'm good.
There's still a lot of stuff around here.
Okay.
You don't really need to waste it. You can do something.
You can do a perception check. Maybe you see some treasure in a bone pile.
Or the bull hasn't really been looked at either.
I'll investigate the bull.
I'll investigate the bull. That's what I'll do.
Okay, so that's an intellect test to investigate the bull.
Natty 20.
Okay. So with that, so there's 30 humanoid skulls in various states of rot, punched onto the horns like necklace beads, and some traces of gray fur. Let me see. What else? With a nat 20, I got to give you something else here.
Gray fur or red fur?
You do see gray.
Okay.
Like the color gray. You do notice that something... there's something... How can I describe this to a priest? As you go out, it's a little something unsettling about it. It's almost like they're placed in a ritualistic manner. And there's you feel that Well, I'm going to say with the investigation, you notice that now they're very small and intricately carved onto the horns. You had to get really close to see them, but there's like little rune markings, which gives a sign of magical enchantment on the horns.
Like those horns, they look like they're enchanted of some kind.
Now open the door. Is it okay?
Yeah, go for it. I already rolled for that one. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just a dead end and goes north. Then you can see it kind of.
Okay.
Goes
So
north.
now it's top of the round. If you need to do anything.
Nope, go for it. Everybody can do what they want now.
There we go. 1, 2. Looks like it goes north. 3. Ah!
He's in the dark.
4, 5, 6. Oh, we got 2 ways to go.
Yep, always just continues north.
Okay.
Or goes
North
to the east.
or east? North or east? I'll make a decision if no one else says anything. Go north.
I'm following you.
1, 2, 3.
That was weird. Go back for a sec.
Oh, what?
How come?
Oh,
Why did nothing laid up there when you went? Oh, yes, it did. Oh, never mind. I had the wrong character clicked. Continue on as you were.
Okay, that's right. I'm
Sorry,
just
I just
right.
I forgot I had Rothgar clicked. It looked like the light sources weren't working on my
Okay,
end.
now we have 2 other ways to go. So we have east or west. Let's go east this time.
Oh, you do notice?
Oh, it's our door.
There
It's
is
our
a
door.
door.
Okay. So
I like how you start to go and then he pops around the corner. You're like, oh.
okay. So that's it. I already did my movement. I can't move back because when the light came up, so I'm like, oh, there's a door. Okay, but I'll sort of let everyone move, and I guess we'll go with the intention of taking a look at that door. But my movement's done.
Okay. So is everybody done their round?
Yeah, we all sort of like did
Okay.
that. We did the double movement.
Top of 18, random encounter check.
Oh, do you want to take the effect off me? Because he's no longer focusing on that?
Yes.
Or I just noticed the icon.
So delete item. Yes. Okay, this guy.
Okay. And we have an encounter.
All right. So, let's see. Maybe it's a fight. Maybe it's not. Let's see.
There's just a vendor. That man in the woods following us in here.
Okay. Interesting. Let me just look at the map so I can figure out where to place these. Perfect. Okay. Give me 1 sec.
These?
These.
Plural?
These. Yes.
This is a shitty area to have a random encounter.
Okay, so as you step up there, you guys were just walking. I don't think you were doing too much dialogue other than saying right or left. So what I'm going to do is do a secret test based on a wisdom. Okay, give me a sec. This. Let's see. Okay. Lucky for you guys. All right, so.
Is it?
Well, as you get up there at the top of the round now, you hear just up and around a corner, echoing from up in the direction that you're heading, you hear a language unknown to, I believe, all of you, except for Rothgar. The language is Beastmen.
Ooh.
Can anyone else speak Beastmen?
What beastmen are?
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
It would be on your sheet because you guys picked languages off the start. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think. I was trying to think. It has another name. But okay, yeah,
Oh, does it? What's it called?
it's like Thanian. But I remember when I asked you what that language was, you told me it was like pretty much Beastmen. I was like,
Yes,
okay,
Thanian. It would be called Thanian.
Yeah.
So on your sheet there.
I speak Thanian for
all right.
reasons.
You hear as you come up around. You hear. No, that's mine. That's mine. Give it. That's mine. No, I found it. I ate it. No. Wrestle for it. No, mine. And there's like some fighting. like light scuffling going on up there.
Okay. And I sort of hear that coming from like around the corner and like further ahead from where I am.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Okay.
Probably just in the room. And I'll point out from your point of view. Well, you can't. No, actually, you can't quite see it.
No, I can't really see. I can see that it does turn the corner, but I can't tell anything else.
So yeah, it's pretty close, and just up around the corner, echoing down through here. And you don't hear like obviously any signs that they heard you yet.
Yeah, so I'll just sort of like whisper back to the others, like, sounds like there's some beastkin up ahead. Seem to be squabbling amongst themselves. We can avoid them while we're still unnoticed. Let's head back the other way. And sort of like look at the door, which has been revealed. But try not to make too much noise to alert them.
I'll point out, if you're going to try to be quiet, I already rolled for their stealth. I rolled a 9, and as you can see, it's pretty shit. So the DC will be 9 stealth checks for anybody who's trying to keep quiet. Keep in mind, I think certain types of armor might give you disadvantage.
Yeah, I think certain armor is going to give us disadvantage.
Yeah, chainmail. Anybody with chainmail?
I have disadvantage.
And I have disadvantage.
I am rolling. Oh, I got the 9.
So everybody can roll a DC 9 dexterity check. If you're wearing chainmail, it's disadvantage.
And it's disadvantage. Oh, and I already have, I got a -1 to this anyway. I got a nat 1.
And you got a
Everyone
0.
else succeeded.
Okay. Should I spend a luck? Just keep in mind, I have a -1 and I'm rolling with disadvantage. Is it?
I think you just keep the fail.
Yeah.
Now it is. Now it's a crit fail, but it's a stealth, so it's not like I'm losing a weapon. But with a crit fail, I'm definitely notifying these guys. So hold on to the luck and like let them notice us.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll hold on to the luck. So
We're fine.
much,
You're in between us and them.
Just
we're fine. I'm
quiet.
so I'm okay.
So I want you guys to all do a half move, because you were trying to stealth away. So you move half your distance wherever you would go. So only 3 squares.
Okay, can I say how I fail?
Give me an idea. Go for it.
Okay, so like as I sort of like lean back and I say that, as I'm turning around, I've forgotten that I've got my long bastard sword on my back, so as I'm turning, the edge of the blade scrapes along the stone wall, and it just reverberates through this tunnel. I'm like, oh shit, right.
Exactly.
I feel it's an extremely appropriate way.
All right.
So I just had a half movement.
Yeah, because you were trying to sneak away, so do move up the 3 squares.
2, 3, and Bandit can get in front of me. Yeah,
because you were probably going to go back to that door. So.
Yeah. I did say like head back to the door.
And you scrape along the wall, and with that you just hear, all of that, and now you hear. Well, I don't know. You probably wouldn't from there. You can make.
I did move slightly further away, so if they're trying to be quiet, I might not necessarily hear
So, anyways, you heard that scrape, and now you're further away, but you know that you made a loud sound.
Yeah, so they definitely know we're here. Whether or not they pursue us, but they definitely know we're here, so...
Okay, so that was all your turn, so now it goes to my turns. Can you guys hear that cat in the background?
I do.
Is that what that is?
So loud and annoying.
They in heat again?
Okay, I'm going to turn down my volume a bit.
It's okay. It's just funny.
You know, during editing, every time I'm trying to speak, it'll be like... Can you guys... Okay, maybe I'll stop.
You just say the dungeon is full of weird cats.
There's lots of cats. Cats everywhere.
Okay. I will get everyone to make a DC 15 wisdom check for me, please.
Wisdom check. Oh, God.
Nope.
Oh, I'm wise.
Yeah. Nope.
You're just staring. I'm just gonna say with that, you're staring up this way, okay? Because you're on that end of the hallway, Luther. You're looking up this way, afraid that something's gonna come around that corner.
That fits my character very well. Yeah.
Exactly. So one person passed, Kilvar.
Kilvar.
While everyone else was rushing and just glancing back over their shoulder a bit and then looking to that door in the tunnel, you see the head of a beast man, just half of a head, poke around with one eye around that corner and then go back really quickly. This corner over here where you came from.
Yeah, I'll say they spotted us.
Yeah, that was my bad. Let's just move on if they're not giving chase.
I can't shoot through you. Open the door. Maybe there's more room in there to prepare for a fight.
Open the door.
Okay, so I believe you all did a movement, so you got an action left. So you're going to use that the dash, basically. So first, let me see.
That depends on when we open the door.
Okay,
Depends on the door.
The door is able to be opened, so you can click it. You have no light source, so you don't know what's in there.
Step into the darkness. All the guys with light sources go first. I'll sort of like go last this time because I know the guys.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is where we can prepare for a fight if we need to. 6.
All right. So as you step in there, this room, within this chamber, 5 suits of red dyed leather armor, reinforced with bronze studs, rests on armor stands, silently bearing the weight of forgotten warriors. Adjacent to them,
man. Go ahead.
adjacent to them, a weapon rack holds bronze weapons coated in thick layers of dust, telling tales of an era long past, as the walls adorned with countless chips and nicks. So essentially, armor rack, weapon rack, and a lot of chips and nicks on the wall.
And we can leave here with matching armor.
It's leather armor, but yes.
It'd be worse, but still.
And now that you look at it, it looks similar to the red armor that you've seen down by the bowls that were on the wall. The paintings, right? And
There's just no bowls in these barrels?
No, there's just... just
I'm
those
an idiot.
things.
I was going to go peek out around the corner and realize it's all dark.
And there's nothing. I'd like to do a search the area just to see if there's anything else like that we're not seeing here, like anything hidden.
So I think, yeah. So I'm trying to look at my round 19. Were you guys?
Well, we dashed to get in, so
Right.
we wouldn't have a...
So this is the end of the round. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I have to roll something. Give me a second. Okay.
Oh, he's looking for his ones again. He's got 8 rolls.
Oh, he's already got some enemies.
These are animated armor
Ooh.
and animated weapons.
There's a satisfied beast man because he found us.
Wait a minute.
So
I rolled just a D20. I didn't even bring up his character sheet. Why did it say that?
I don't know.
I think my favorite part about this is how they have those descriptors.
I know.
before.
Oh, this beast man's very pleased with himself right now.
Oh my. Very good. So, top of the round. What do you guys want to do? Well, actually, it's top of the round. It's going to be round 20, right?
Yes.
So bear with me a quick
Because
second.
if we get another random counter on top of this random counter,
Oops.
it'll be hilarious.
Well, it's every other, so we haven't.
Yeah, I rolled on 18. And I'm rolling on 20. I'm rolling on all the even numbers. Yeah. So on a
Then
1.
we did the stealth. Okay.
Cool. Nothing, anyways. So pick it
Okay.
up. Where you guys are there, doing your thing.
So yeah, like I'll like to scan the area, just to sort of see if there's anything else to this room. So I'll just do a wisdom check for that. Only 11.
With 11,
I just see what you said.
that's only you'd only pick out very easy details. So just going to point out that the weapon rack has 5 short swords, long swords, shields, and spears, all made of bronze, like old ancient, so bronze is like a weaker form of metal, right, than what you would normally field out of. And yeah, just the armor just looks like they're just fancy suits of what the guards would wear, and they're just put on those like pedestals, on display, and there's 5 of them. But yeah, nothing with a roll like that, nothing else stands out. And the nicks and chips on the wall. But you do.
Now, like, I don't know if 11 is good enough for this. I'm just going to ask, and you sort of judge it. Is it possible that, like, all of these shields are bronze? Maybe some of them are just a little dirty, hiding some shiny mithril underneath?
Yeah, they're all clearly bronze shields that
Okay.
soldiers, looks like more like the Royal Guard or like fancy soldiers might have used.
Okay. Yeah, because I know one of the things we're looking for is a shield, but yeah, no. Okay.
I'm just readying an action to shoot the first beastman that walks through the door.
I know, I feel like they could have already come in here if they were going to.
Well, it's only the next round from the round where we ran into the room, but if you want to go poke your head out, fill your boots.
Well, I'll stay closest to the door, and I'll be the first to leave if they're setting up an ambush. But I've sort of looked around, so is there anything you guys want to do before I move? Or I actually will just sort of move here to the door, just to block the door, in case they try to come in, so they have to go through me.
And dwarves, are you doing anything?
Just down.
Just gonna
Nope,
move?
I am standing where I'm to and readying for a fight.
Okay. All right. So and you hold your action. We get to the bottom of the round. And okay. Rothgar.
Okay.
Stepping up is this. Make visible. Let me share an image.
Oh my god.
I love the image. Okay.
One of them step over, and they have, what are they wielding? Spears. Like bronze, kind of crude spears. Some of them are
Okay.
made out of like bones. Well, no, this one is just holding a bronze spear. And with that, it steps over and is pointing his spear towards you, and is gruddily like speaking in beast tongue that only you
So I can
understand.
understand. Yeah.
Luckily enough, and it's saying, "Drop your weapons, or I stick." And he's like putting the spear towards you. Looks like, and he's holding an action to attack you.
Okay.
But I will point out, Luther, you were holding an action. So the moment he came around or did something, he's coming around pointing a spear. Do you want to do anything?
And I see him from the angle I'm at because I don't have a good picture with my line of sight right now.
You can only see half of him, I guess, right? Because you can only see half the token.
Yeah, he might not have.
Not to
line of
mention,
sight
I
from
said
where he is.
I couldn't shoot through us, so let's go in this room and see if we can get a good spot. And then Rothgar put himself between me and anything I can shoot.
Yeah, I'll just say you see like a bit of a hairy lag and an arm, so I'll be at disadvantage if you do shoot. Probably, considering your line of sight angle there and the fact that you can only see a little fraction of his token. So,
Yeah, well, disadvantage is a good chance I'll hit Rothgar if I shoot with disadvantage, right? Like, that's pretty...
Well, I might deserve it if you hit me.
It's true, and I would think that. Yeah, I'll shout. With disadvantage.
you don't know what he's saying. He's just coming around looking hostile and intimidating a little bit and just, you know?
Yeah.
So,
No, I was readying my action if something poked its head in. So, yeah, it could brrr all at once. Oh, well. I
well,
doubt I hit it.
5 does not hit.
Yeah, I don't think.
It would need a -5 dex for that to hit and be naked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arrow whips by. And with that, now we're going to roll initiative then.
Okay.
Because clearly that is a hostile action.
Well, I wanted to speak. Well, I could still speak to these guys. We'll see what happens.
Oh, you still could. So let me just make them all visible so they appear on your map.
It's like the 7
Oh, I would have
dwarf.
had to have dropped my torch too, so I'm just going to throw that on the ground while you're doing your
Sure,
thing.
yeah, go for it because you can't shoot a bow without it. Reset initiative. So, you guys want to roll your own in the initiative track over there? You see the little d20s? You want to roll them in the
Where's the two?
no,
in the combat
you can roll.
tracker?
You can roll.
This just slows everything down.
It's okay. Let's see.
You can roll them, Eddie. That's cool.
Roll NPCs.
Yeah, I didn't roll much better.
So the only one who didn't roll looks like is Luther.
Oh, I wasn't sure what we were doing.
That's fine.
Yeah, this
Oh my
game is
God.
We all roll just as fast.
Well, there you
So
go.
it's the game. It
So
has
stop
nothing to do
blaming
with...
me.
You know, it's so much easier to blame someone else, though. So we're gonna keep doing it.
I'm not convinced this is still not Eddie's fault.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got this program that we can't roll
It's
above 10
black
for
magic.
Absolutely, it's built
call it
into
spade
the
a spade.
system.
Screw
This
you
is
guys.
black magic.
Yeah.
It is.
Screw you guys. All right. So, with this, we will now go with this one back here.
Oh, he fumbled.
So, we said, what was the thing? You could move through allies, but as difficult terrain, right? So, but enemies you had to push your way through with a strength or dex check, I believe.
Yeah, there was a check with pushing through enemies. I remember that.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's why I wanted to position myself in the doorway.
So you'd have to take a dash action. I'm moving up a bit right here. You see one push by the satisfied beast man and pushes past and just moves off to the west. This one here kind of pushes past as well. You just see they're all trying to push back. Like, "Oh, go, go, go." And you get the rest of you guys don't understand what they're saying, but Rothgar, you just hear him just like, "Push in, break them." Acolyte, Bandek, you're up.
I am going to move down. If I don't know why randomly I just can't move my character. Doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, now I'm going to move here, and I'm just gonna ready an attack if one of them gets close. So I'm not gonna push through and fight in a funnel. I'm gonna actually step to the side a little bit. If I can. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so,
And I'll ready an attack.
all right, in case anybody comes in.
Yeah.
All right.
We're kind of in a funnel situation at the
Yeah, we
moment.
got another funnel. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the
Well, I mean, I did that intentionally because I didn't want them to flood in.
All right, well, the satisfied one is going to try to rush in the room so he can attack somebody else in the room. So he has to do a strength check, right?
Is it like an opposed strength? Is that what it was?
Let's quickly pause. You can move freely through allies. Oh, freely through allies, not even disadvantage. You must pass a strength or dexterity check to move through enemies. Yeah, I think what I was doing before, I was just setting a DC. And it was the based on what it was, because if you remember, it was like skeletons or halflings were pretty easy, but
if he's trying to move through a player, what are you basing that off?
I had to base it on your character essentially.
Okay.
So with you, I'll say, damn it. So the DCs were 9, 12, and 15, right? So I believe it was normally a normal one would be 12. I'll make it 15 for them because of your grit. I feel like it'd be harder.
Okay.
Which it'd be 12
That sounds
for a normal
sounds fair.
character and 15 for you.
Okay.
So he's just trying to shove his way in. So it's not. So he just brings up against you with his movement. He's not able to move past you. So instead, he's just going to attack you. Whew!
That is a hit. 3 damage.
As he impales you with that, and he goes, "Ugh. Well, this one's thick." And he moves, and he slides off, pushes his way back into the ranks. Grateful, Beast Man.
I love the names.
Let me in there. He's going to try and shove his way past you as well. Unsuccessful. Instead,
I mean, he should get 12 instead of 15 because he's graceful.
Yeah. You shall not pass.
Instead, he comes by and tries to tackle you. You are just holding your ground. But then, when he does, he backs up against the wall and lunges forward with a spear, and I believe that's a hit as well.
That's a hit as well.
1, 2, 3, 4,
They're rolling
5,
really well
6.
to hit.
So that was 1, 2. I'll count 3 for trying to push past you, which got blocked. So that's 3, 4, 5. So you can get about that far. Okay, moving on to Rothgar.
Okay. Let's see here. I'll just attack. Wait, is there a guy directly in front of me, or did he move away?
They moved away. They're trying to push
Okay.
past you, and then they're moving back because, like, you can hear him mumbling to himself, just like, break through them.
Okay, well, I can still see that guy, so I can still hit him across the corner. Let's see.
They seem to be pretty dumb, but they still know how to fight as a unit, right?
Okay, so I'm going to make an attack at him. One-handed, so just keep in mind, the rolls are both going to have an extra 1 to them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Doesn't matter.
6 does not hit.
Okay. Out of curiosity, I'm not gonna. Did they notice the weapon I'm wielding, and was there any reaction?
Not yet, but that's a good point. I'll bring it up at the start of the next round.
Okay. Yeah, so I make an attack and I miss, but I'm still going to hold my ground where I'm to, so I'll stay right there.
No, I'm going to say that they did see it, but if it comes to a morale test, I'm going to do it at disadvantage.
That's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. Luther, you can.
Luther's wondering how many spears we can stick into the back of Rothgar to make an armored barrier.
Sorry, I'm just going to do one other thing. Sorry, I didn't mean. I'm going to use my free action fighting spirit as well. I'm going to heal myself a little bit.
Okay, go for it.
Sorry, you continue. I'll just do this myself. I just realized I had this.
I'm just looking to see if I got an angle on anybody from back here. I don't, so I'm going to ready an action for the first one that pokes his face in front of Rothgar again. Take a shot.
Sounds good. Which might be the cheerful Beastman.
We will see.
Okay.
Good. Oh, I heal 6. Nice.
Oh.
I rolled max with it.
Well, this one, Cheerful is already in a position to attack, because he's already, basically, it's the same one Rothgar just attacked. So, he's just going to swing. Lunges forward with his crude spear. Oh my god, these guys are on
These guys
fire.
keep hitting me and rolling, like, max damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I just healed myself.
So,
Maybe if you took one step backwards, the rest of us could take some smacks at them as well.
Luther,
Like, they shouldn't be this efficient.
Luther, you got your bow ready, right? As soon as anything comes around that corner, and all you see is a crude spear go, like, impale into, like, the upper torso of Rothgar, but a blood sprays out.
Like, seriously. Like, we killed that red minotaur. These guys are kicking my ass.
I don't think you'll be rolling that more on disadvantage anymore.
Killed
Well,
by You're
they're
up.
rolling so high, though.
You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna step down here.
Yeah.
I'm going to heal him with my heal spell.
Oh.
Oh,
If you don't
use
have
my
a luck, I'll give you mine. Okay.
I'm using luck.
Success.
Okay, that's more like it.
Ooh, I thought I was about to land on a 1.
How much do you heal?
8.
Oh, that's,
Oh my god.
that's a good heal.
And
1, 2.
and then I'm gonna move back to here.
Jeez, that was a bomb heal. But I'm gonna put him back to full. Very nice.
If I just keep the clerics healing my back, then I can stay here.
Uh-oh. You can see this guy. Mr.
Oh,
Luther.
Can I have a shot at this one?
Yep. He rushes around the corner.
All right.
Ooh. That's a hit.
You think this nearly naked beast man would get hit with a 15? Of course he does. All right, so how much damage
Yes.
you do? 4 damage?
The Minotaur had 15.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That looked like a crippling blow as it just lodges right into his guts. It's like an arrow fully sticking into his guts out the other end. But he's still gonna attack, and then he's gonna get out of here with what bit of movement he got left. These guys are on fire.
Why?
1, 2, 3, 4.
They haven't rolled anything less than a 5 on a d6.
1, 2,
and they
3.
keep hitting they haven't rolled anything lower than a 15 on a d20.
Brutal. All right, the next guy. This one here is. Oh, I just thought of something. Okay, so if you it's only. Okay, so this guy, he's in the dark, and he can see you, but you can't see. Oops, can't see him. I don't think. If you can't see him, does that give him advantage?
I think so.
It would be the same as kind of like an invisibility kind of thing, right? Like, because
Yeah,
he's diagonal to the corner to bottom, like down here. And if you look at it, you can't see nothing there because of the way the light source is coming from your left.
yeah. So he's trying to do like a so where the light source is, yeah. So
Because we're clicking on you can't see his token at all. Clicking on him,
I can't see him,
I
but
can
if he
see-
can see me, okay, then yeah.
over half your token, so I'll give him advantage, I guess.
He doesn't need it. They're hitting me anyway.
Oh man. 1, 2, 3,
Seriously.
4, 5, 6, 7.
They're rolling so high on their damage. It's 6s and 7s across the board.
Oh, yeah. We almost got this one. Finish him off. And he falls back in rank to make more space. Acolyte Bandit,
Bullshit.
you are up.
I,
Rothgar is literally at 1 HP.
I'm gonna step here.
I'm 2 HP.
There's a
I'm
pincushion
going-
in front of you.
I'm going to use, you guessed it, the heal spell. Big crit energy.
How are these guys hitting me? They have such low modifiers.
Because it's
Roll high. Spike those dice, please.
Roll.
exactly enough to heal.
9.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mercy.
My God.
You can
I'm gonna
imagine.
stay. I'm staying where I'm to make sure the light is, visible.
Yeah, that helps because
Yeah.
now the guy won't get advantage if he's standing right here, like he just did. Yeah, you guys just look around here. It's just like from the dark, from the sides, and then it's just like spears coming in,
I've taken like what 6 attacks?
all for like 5, 6, or 7 damage apiece. Yeah.
Like they've rolled like max damage most times. Like that guy did max damage.
This guy steps up here, which now you can just barely see, right?
Yes, I can see him.
All right, so normal attack.
I could do this all
Oh, he
day.
missed.
Oh, I didn't think these guys could miss. He still rolled max damage, but it doesn't matter in this case.
And he falls back. The grateful one steps up, does the same thing. Surrender or die. It's a 14.
Lotar, okay.
That just hits my AC, but it's only 2 damage.
Rothgar.
I was hoping to intimidate these guys to clear the way. I don't think that's happening. They've landed almost every hit they've made on me. Okay, and they're in the shadows right now, so I can't see any of them.
They're hitting and running because of the psych order. They're coming up, jabbing you with spear, and then they're turning and running back. And like they're all.
We're hanging around the corners, but now they're not even doing that. Okay. If I don't have a light source, so if I go down there, I won't be able to see them.
You just hear Luther in the background. Back up.
Okay. I'll back up.
Because now there's I can't shoot through 2 people. We made that ruling in
Oh, yeah,
one of
yeah.
the first
Okay.
episodes.
I'll
Well,
move
you
back.
can. It's just if there's 2 in a straight line, you might get disadvantage.
Well, okay, so I'll move
Situational, right?
over here because I can't move here. Oh no, I can't. Okay, I just tried. And what should I do?
Okay. I have to. Yeah. Okay. I have to point out. I guess. Johnny, are you there?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to move you. Where do you want to go? Because there is the space right below you and Luther is the big weapon racks, and same as up here. Right here in the
okay.
middle. So if you want me to draw them on, I will.
Just so we have a
So
better
I-
idea if we're working around things.
Yeah. let me
So
just-
I have to move, or where I'm to now is
He just moved you.
okay. That's
so
fine. That's
these little things here are the weapon racks, or the armor racks, and the weapon racks are up against the wall. So there's the 3 armor racks, just so you can know, because you were standing on top of a statue of holding like an armor rack, you know. So you can go wherever you want, but otherwise, Rothgar, you move back there, and what are you doing? Just holding
And
it.
let's just see. Yeah, I'll just, as I sort of back up, I'll just sort of like call out, and unless the dice are really on my side, this is not going to work out well. I'll sort of call out in Thanian, say like, you best clear the way unless you want to end up like your big red friend.
All right. I'm going to... Okay, normally I would give you disadvantage... Or no, I would set the DC higher because they feel like they're winning the fight. However,
Yeah.
you do have that axe, which is working in your favor. So I'll put it back down to a DC 12. Well, it depends. You just roll, and depending on...
What am I rolling for this? though?
Charisma. Whenever you're trying to convince people or talk, it's charisma.
Okay, so I have -3 in charisma.
Yep.
So let's see. Swatch. Nat 20. Nat 20. I feel it.
Okay. So
No, it's not terrible.
So with the
Come
12,
on, yeah.
what I have in mind is you just hear on their end, I'll let them reply even though it's not their turn, just briefly. You just hear, we talk. Maybe you not die. But Luther, all you hear is and then it goes to you.
Okay. So can I? Well, actually, no. I sort of spoke, so I don't want to speak anymore. So I'll let other people actually do as they say.
I'm readying an action for the first thing that pops its head around.
All right, and you got the good line of sight there now. Okay. You hear another voice from inside. I'm gonna flip a coin, because this is gonna be hilarious. On a 1 to 3, it's bad for you guys. 4 up, it's good for you guys.
It's going to be bad for us. Yeah.
So what I mean by bad for you guys is this one steps forward to negotiate, but is about to get shot by Luther. Because Luther did not understand the beast tongue, and I assume, Luther, you would shoot, right? Oh, wow.
I missed.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my luck.
All right. Okay, I won't have to look up the
'Cause
fumble
I'm not
table.
gonna shoot Bandek in the back of the head.
No, I got the critical fumble table I would look up. So,
Either way, still gonna use my luck.
could be anything, right?
Could be anything. I don't know. Break my bow or
Yeah.
shoot Bandek.
Okay. So it goes wide and ricochets off the wall behind him. And then... It, okay, I'm gonna now roll to see whether it ducks for cover. Low, it ducks for cover. High, it comes after you. Oh, okay, so it's...
And we don't know he's coming to negotiate yet, to be fair.
No,
He hasn't declared that.
Well, he just came around the corner with his spear out, right? Like getting ready to...
Okay.
Walking into the room
Yeah.
and he got shot.
Yeah.
All right, he runs back and then you hear... They're still trying to kill us! Liars! All liars! Gilvar, you're up. Just hearing grunts going off.
I don't know if I have an opportunity to sort of speak or I have to wait till my turn. I can't remember what we were doing in this game.
Well, there's only so much speaking you can do, but at this point, I'll let you say something, yeah.
Okay, I'll just say to, like, my party sister, like, they're willing to negotiate if we want to sort of, like, talk it out.
Five. And that's it for me.
All right.
So, what's everyone in the party saying in response to what I said?
You hear, oh, 2 wounded, getting out of here. Oh, oh, oh. And you hear footsteps of running off. Of one.
I hear them running off?
Of one of them.
Okay.
You're assuming it's the one you had down to 1 HP.
Oh yeah, that's the one that Luther shot earlier. I haven't hit any of them.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna tap Rothgar on the shoulder after I heal him, and be like, "We got this." And I'm gonna walk around and start walking to the entrance.
Okay. All right. Now you hear. You call truce. You still attack. Traitors.
Who'd we call truce?
Come out with weapons out.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh,
as you say that, Eddie, I put away. I don't have my sword out, and I was gonna raise my hands up and just walk out to the hallway. So that's what I'm doing, and I don't even know.
I was like, oh wait, like apparently the truce is over. Didn't appreciate the attack they made when he tried to come in. Cersei's Kilmer stepping forward.
Did you have enough movement to get down there? Let's see.
I did.
Yeah, you did, yeah, because you're only right here. 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, plenty enough, yeah. Okay, but you're down in the dark, and you can hear the scuffle to the left and right of you of other, of obviously the beast minutes are shuffling around in the dark. And you said you had no weapon out, you said, right?
I have no weapon out, and I'm gonna say, "Okay, Rothgar, translate for me. I've come to talk to you all about Madeira." And that's thrown in my turn.
I'll reluctantly translate.
Okay. You hear on the other end. Oh, no, Madeira. What you do here?
They want to know what we're doing here. Do we tell them, we're just looking for some items? We're not here to hunt them down?
Yes.
Okay. I'll sort of like say that. I'll speak back, saying, we're not here for you or your clan. We're just here looking for some items. Maybe we can help each other.
What items?
Sorry, this is me checking my notes to see. I know it was a crown
And a necklace and a shield.
and a shield.
And they were the royal family that owned the Citadel.
Okay. Just seeing that Mike needs to head off. Why don't we do a pause right here as we're sort of starting this?
Oh, Mike needs to head off? I didn't see that. Where's that to? All right, everybody. The next episode will be here on the screen if it's available at this time. Otherwise, if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the adventure. Share this with your friends if you want to help this channel grow. And as always, stay in the light.